Hello students, this is section 4 of chapter number 3 matrices. In the last section, we discussed properties of matrix addition and properties of scalar multiplication. So in this section, I will teach you how to multiply two matrices. I will explain with one example. Suppose a person X bought 5 pens and 4 books, and person Y bought 3 pens and 6 books. Price of one pen. Price of one pen is rupees 5 and price of one book is rupees 10. Question is, what is the total amount spent by person X and person Y? So total amount spent by person X will be 5 into 5, right? Plus 4 into 10, because price of one pen is 5. So he bought 5 number of pens. So 5 into 5. And price of one book is 10 and he bought 4 books. So 4 into 10. So total will be 25 plus 40, that is 65. And total amount spent by person Y, it will be 3 into 5, because he bought 3 pens, plus 6 into 10, because he bought 6 books and cost of one book is 10 rupees. So total amount will be 15 plus 60, that is 75. Now I will tell how we can use matrix here. So similar data we can represent in one matrix. So number of books and pens represent similar data, so that we can represent by using a square matrix. 5, 4, 3, 6. Prices represent another data, and we can represent by using another matrix. 5, 10. So total amount spent by person X will get here, and total amount spent by person Y will get here. Answer, you are getting answer like this: 5 into 5 plus 4 into 10, right? And total amount spent by person Y, answer we can write here: 3 into 5 plus 6 into 10. This answer is equal to 65, 75. So actually we are multiplying these two matrices. Now check how we are getting that answer. In order to get this answer, 5 into 5, 5 into 5 plus 4 into 10. That means we are multiplying row and the column, right? In order to get the second answer, 3 into 5, 3 into 5 plus 6 into 10, 6 into 10. In order to get first answer, I am taking first row and multiplying with column, first column. In order to get second answer, I am taking second row and multiplying with the first column. Here there is only one column, so first column. So in order to multiply two matrices, we are using rows and columns. For the first matrix, we will always use rows. The second matrix, we will always use column. Now consider order of this matrix. Order of first matrix is 2 by 2. Order of second matrix is 2 by 1. So first condition I will tell for multiplication: number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. Number of columns of first matrix equal to number of rows of second matrix. So these two should be same. And what is the order of resultant matrix? Resultant matrix order will be this one. This is the result. Order of resultant is 2 by 1. Right? So in order to multiply two matrices, number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. Okay. Now we can generalize this result. Consider two matrices A equal to AJ. Suppose order of first matrix is M by N and second matrix B equal to Bij. Number of columns of first matrix is N. Therefore, number of rows of second matrix should be N. Suppose number of columns of second matrix is P. So these two we can multiply because number of columns of first matrix equal to number of rows of second matrix. So AB, you will get another matrix, that is Cij. What is the order of resultant matrix? Order of resultant matrix will be M by P. M by P. So we will get clear idea when we are doing more problems. Okay. Now consider one question. Find AB and BA where A and B are. Where A equal to matrix 1, 2, 3, 5 and B equal to matrix 2, 4, 1, 5. First we will find AB. That means 1, 2, 3, 5 and 2, 4, 1, 5. I will tell how to multiply these two matrices. First we will check its order. Order of first matrix 2 by 2. Order of second matrix 2 by 2. Number of columns of first matrix equal to number of rows. So no problem, we can multiply. Order of resultant will be 2 by 2. So first we will write its general form. That is A11, A12, A21, A22. Okay. So first element is A11. For multiplication we are using rows and columns. From the first matrix we have to take row. From the second matrix we have to take column. So A11, first one represent which row we have to take. That means we have to take first row. Second one represent column. That means first column you have to take. Second one represent column. So first column you have to take. First row and first column. 1, 1. First row and first column we have to multiply. We have to multiply corresponding elements. That means first element of first row you have to multiply with first element of first column. That is 1 into 2. Right. Plus second element of first row with the second element of first column. 2 into 1. That means we got A11. Now we have to find A12. 1, 2 means first row, second column. First row, second column. You have to multiply first row and second column. Corresponding elements we want to multiply. So 1 into 4, that is 4. I can write like this. Plus 2 into 5, that will be 10. You need not write like this. You can write directly. By practice, we can write answers directly without this step. So now A21. 21 means second row you have to take, first column. Second row and first column you have to multiply. So 3 into 2, that is 6, and second number with the second number, that is 5 into 1, 5. Now A22, second row, second column, second row and second column, corresponding elements. So 3 into 4, 12, plus 5 into 5, 25. So what is the answer? Answer I will write here. That is 2 plus 2, 4 will get 14, 11, then 12 plus 25, it is 37. So AB equal to 4, 14, 11, 37. Now we will find BA. So the question, A is 1, 2, 3, 5, B 2, 4, 1, 5 and AB we got 4, 14, 11, 37. Now BA. For finding BA, first you have to write B, that is 2, 4, 1, 5 and A second. 1, 2, 3, 5. These two we can multiply because two matrices are of same order. Therefore, number of columns of first matrix will be always equal to number of rows of second matrix. So now we will find answer. So first element is A11, A12, A21, A22. First we will write its structure. After that, you will find answer. So A11 means first row, first column. You have to multiply corresponding elements. So 2 into 1, 2 plus 4 into 3, that is 12. Okay. Now A12 means first row and second column. 2 into 2, 4 plus 4 into 5, 20 you will get. Right. Now A21, 2, 1, second row, first column. 1 into 1, 1 plus 5 into 3, 15. 5 into 3. Now A22, second row and second column. 1 into 2, 2 plus 5 into 5. That is 25. I think you are getting the concept, right? So answer will be 14, then 24, 16, 27. Now what about AB? AB 4, 14, 11, 37 and BA equal to 14, 24, 16, 27. That means matrix multiplication does not satisfy commutative property because AB is not equal to BA. Ordinary multiplication satisfies commutative property because 3 into 5 is equal to 5 into 3 for any two numbers. But in case of matrices, AB not equal to BA. Okay. Now consider second question. Let A equal to 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2 and B equal to 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2. Can we multiply these two matrices? First we have to check its order. Order of first matrix is 2 by 3. 2 rows and 3 columns. And order of second matrix is 3 by 2. Number of columns of first matrix equal to number of rows of second matrix. So we can multiply these two matrices. What is the order of resultant matrix? Order of resultant matrix will be 2 by 2. So AB we can write like this. AB 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2. And B I will write here. B equal to 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2. First I will write its structure. Order of resultant will be 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix. So its general form is A11, A12, A21, A22. Now you have to find all these elements. So I will write answer here. What is A11? First row, first column. First row, first column. Here there are 3 elements in first row and 3 elements in first column. You have to multiply corresponding elements and you have to add 4 into 1, 4 plus 5 into 1, 5 plus 6 into 1, 6. That is first element. Now A12. A12 means first row, second column. 4 into 2, 8 plus 5 into 0, 0 plus 6 into 2, that is 12. Now we got A11, A12. Now we will find A21. A21 means second row, first column. 0 into 1, 0. Then 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 1, 2 will get. Now last element, that is A22. Second row, second column, you have to multiply. So 0 into 2, 0 plus 1 into 0, 0. 2 into 2, 4. So answer will be 9 plus 4, 9 plus 6, 15 will get. Then 20. Here it will be 3, 4. Easy, right? Now consider next question. Let A equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 and B equal to matrix 1, minus 2, 2, 3. Question is find AB and BA. We know that AB is not equal to BA. So can we find AB? For that you have to check order. That is the order of first matrix. 2 rows and 3 columns. 2 by 3. And order of second matrix is 2 by 2. So number of columns of first matrix is not equal to number of rows of second matrix. So we cannot find AB. AB not defined. So now check whether we can find BA or not. BA means you have to take B first. 2 by 2. So number of columns of first matrix is 2 and number of rows of second matrix 2. So we can find BA. So first we will write B here. 1 minus 2, 2, 3 and A. A 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. So order of first matrix 2 by 2. Order of second matrix 2 by 3. So order of resultant matrix will be 2 by 3. 2 by 3 matrix. Right. Without writing A11, A12, A13, we can write directly. So by practice, we can also do like that. So this is A11. First row, first column you have to multiply. That means 1 into 1. 1. 1 minus 4, that is minus 3. Okay. Now this is A12. So 1, 2 you have to take. First row, second column, multiply corresponding elements. 1 into 2, 2. 2 minus 6, that is minus 4. This one is A13. 1, 3. 1 into 3, 3. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2, 1. Then here it will be 2, 1. A21, second row, first column. So 2 plus 6, 8 will get. Then A23, 2. This one is A22. So 2, 2. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 9. It is 13. 4 plus 9, 13. And this element 2, 3. 2, 3. 2 into 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. By practice, we can multiply two matrices very easily. Next question. A equal to matrix 1 minus 1, 2 is a row matrix because it has got only one row. Second one is a column matrix. Order is 3 by 1. B 240. Question is find AB and BA. Can you find AB? Because we can find AB because number of columns of first matrix equal to number of rows of second matrix. So A I will write here 1 minus 1, 2. B here 240. 1 by 3, 3 by 1. So what is order of resultant matrix? Order of resultant matrix will be 1 by 1. That means there is only one element. That is A11. In order to get A11, you have to take first row and you have to multiply with the first column. Here there is only one row, there is only one column. That means you have to multiply row and column. So 1 into 2, 2 plus minus 1 into 4, minus 4. Then 2 into 0, 0. So answer is minus 2. So to 1 by 1 matrix. Now BA. So first you have to write B 2, 4, 0 and A. A is second matrix 1 minus 1, 2. So order of first matrix is 3 by 1 and order of second matrix is 1 by 3. So what is order of resultant matrix? Order of resultant matrix will be 3 by 3. That means you have to find A11, A12, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. 9 elements you have to find. So, in order to find A11, first row and first column. First row consists of one element. In first column also there is only one element. So 2 into 1, 2. Then A12, first row, second column. That is minus 2. A13, first row, third column. 2 into 2, 4. Then A21 second row first column 4 into 1 4, A22 second row second column that is minus 4, and A23 second row third column that will be 8. Then A31 third row first column 0, A32 third row second column 0, and A33 third row third column 0. So that is the answer. Now we will do one more question. If A equal to 1, 2 to 1, find A square plus 5A plus I. I is identity matrix of same order. So first we have to find A square. How we will find A square? A square means A into A. That is 1, 2, 2, 1 into 1, 2, 2, 1. So this you have to multiply. So resultant will be a 2 by 2 matrix. So A11 first row first column. So 1 into 1 1, 1 plus 4 5 you will get. Then A12 1 2 first row second column. So 1 into 2 2, 2 plus 2 4 you will get. Then this is A21 second row first column. 2 into 1 2 plus 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 4 you will get. And this is A22 second row second column. 2 into 2 4 plus 1 into 1 1, 4 plus 1 5. Then second term is 5 into A. That means 5 into matrix 1 2 2 1. Answer is 5 10 10 5. That means that is multiplication of matrix by a scalar. Now A square plus 5A plus I is equal to, what is that of A square? That is 5 4 4 5, and 5A that is 5 10 10 5 plus I. I means identity matrix of order 2. That is 1 0 0 1. Now we have to add these three matrices. Order of these three matrices are same, so we can add. We have to add corresponding terms, right? So we will get a 2 by 2 matrix adding corresponding terms. 5 plus 5 10 plus 1 11 you will get here, and 4 plus 10 14 plus 0 14, 14 plus 0 14 you will get. 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 1 11. So like that you can find. So we can conclude today's section. We can do more problems in the next section. Okay, thank you.